Kaitemo wuoth kamo nyoilo mukene mapar ki Uganda chi bi neno ketano jami kete timo ne kere tela chi ka iloko wi dugu i Uganda chi no ni jami mapol tie ma wan machalo Ugandans watika miero ne unyo miero time don ka wayang kiber ka vuolo wan to twal ne jami mapol pero matime kuberi chan watia neno ne bot Ibrahim Traore in meno enoni the reincarnation of Captain Thomas Sankara dong tika nen mabe madani jem mayang no kwaya ni gamente pero matimo ne onyo mieta mwa piara ngwen nyo mia chiel ka jem time ko werwete neno ne ni in less than 5 years jem tika time pian ni joma kiti ki mire ni jem miro time Niger good chao neno ni minerals ma megi miro gi chak loyo ne gen ki komgi dak ngo mo time ene mwa ka chiel leken magina ju gino ki uranium gino no billion achel ke ken dollars and go out way $300 billion imwa achel meno en wati loge kom mich lonyo makeluoni mineral ni lonyo metengom achel ke ken so kai nem ni dano tika miero jemo time chi jemi romo time don fast forward take it enini ka ini neno jemi mapol time Uganda onyo dano wa miero jemi mabejo miero time Uganda chao kane winyo dano tika waeni watika fighting corruption me achel corruption ini lomo lwenyi corruption kun ini tika tich ki corruption ena ime beru ike chino ilwenyo nini ya pelwenye piani con corruption ma achel ka ngara miero penyo wiye mabe corruption ma achel in Uganda ene is a president matie kede the wife as the minister of education the son as the CDF the one in charge of the army the brother Magalwan is General Salim Saleh retired tie one of the person matika lawyer operation wealth creation based in Guludongo Beri and tie for the whole country so you're going to have any healthy discussion you better keep bolo mo miat mada and any uramo beru ka deciding jemi mo time Uganda in the family in the house like hey Chao Kennedy would be talking like hey babe honey by the way now what do you want to be what anyway tell me anything I can give it to you you want to be minister for heaven anything they will give that one so that is the first thing when you're talking about corruption so we accept the system is corrupted Parliament, they play with it the way they want. The constitution has been played with it anyhow. Remove here, put this one, just to keep one man in power. That is in the names of President Yoweri Museveni. Leave that alone. I had a healthy conversation where General Mugisha Muntu was being interviewed on the hard question. And then they were asking him, why doesn't President Yoweri Museveni punish the CDF, General Muhoozi? That is just literally is telling, actually you should have been telling someone like, maybe you're trying to advise an elderly person where you're telling him like, you know what, I have a better option for you to walk. Don't move with your stick. That stick is very bad. In fact, if you walk with it, it's going to make you to die very fast. How can you remove the stick, the one that someone is riding on? That is the one thing that keeps the regime in power. They ride with those things. And someone like a CDF, appeals, tells you that, you know what? We have arrested the bodyguard of Bobby Wine, one of the opposition leader in the country, of course, the topmost. And then he says, like, we are teaching him Ronyankore, their local language, and they are in the basement. And the next day, you know what? Presented in court, beaten properly. And of course, a number of people maimed, a number of people arrested and detained, wherever they can be. So it's pathetic, right? So as a person, I think it's hard for you if you like to follow politics of our country. It's just hard for you to follow because there's no progress, but there's a regress only. So finally, I actually wanted to make this video to help our people to avoid just thinking about the politics. Okay, you think about it when they come eat their money or eat our money. No, it's our money, right? It's our money. So eat their money, eat our money, okay? And do the right thing, yeah? Let's remain hopeful that tomorrow is going to be a better day and everything is going to work together for our good. For those who believe in the Lord, there is a time when things are going to shift. Not even President Yoweri Museveni will know how it's going to move. Not even General Muhoozi, you know. The shift will happen just like this. And even me, I don't know. I don't know. But the more you press local people, when the more you press our people, the more people are building up momentum. The fear that you think you're instilling in them is only adding up to something, you know? So every regime which portrays itself in this way, you cannot sustain that. Brutality, arrest, instill fear in people, beating them. Journalists were beaten in the other election. That can only tell you the character and quality of election that we are going to have in the next year's election. Expect the worst. Expect the worst. Because someone wants to stay on power and just die there. But still Uganda will remain. Yeah? Yeah, Uganda will remain. And those of us who are hopeful, everything is going to work together for our good. Yeah. You cannot eat everything and finish. Vanity upon vanity is vanity. So, yes, let me stop here. Other than this, I should be talking about business, how we could make our lives better, not this one. Yeah. And it is upon this that I urge us to focus more on things that develop us. Politics, listen, yeah, follow, but continue doing something that adds up something into your bank account.